podcaster Joe Rogan launched a blistering attack on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, accusing him of steering the country toward legitimate communism by restricting free speech and consolidating government control.
Every government wants to eventually completely and totally control its population because it's way easier for them to make money. And that's what they like to do.
Yeah.
They like to make money. They like to be in bed with the lobbyists and the military industrial complex and the pharmaceutical industrial complex. And they like to fucking impose their will on people. And if you can't express yourself and say, hey, this is fucked up, this is crazy, why am I doing this? Like, these studies show that you're not correct. Like, if you can't say all those things, which right now you can't do in Canada, it's not the same. Like, their ability to express themselves on the internet has been severely limited. It's real weird, man. It's real weird, and it's happening right. You could walk there. If you wanted to, you could walk there. And it's fucked. It's like it's on the same patch of land as us, and it's fucked. It just shows you what can happen here if you don't have the right laws. Because people like that fuckhead, Justin, they pretend.
You guys are on a first name basis.
Yeah, that cocksucker. They pretend that they're, and I don't talk this way about anybody.
No, I'm really surprised.
I genuinely despise people like that. I think it's good to say it publicly because people need to understand like what these people are doing. These people are leading you on the road to legitimate communism. Like he's leading that country on a road to legitimate communism. It's very dangerous. And I think most Canadians are fed up with it at this point. It's just like the party up there has so much control. And he's been forced to resign. So he's got to step down. And just hopefully they don't get some new slick talker to con them into the same old bullshit. Hopefully someone comes along that has like real meaningful change.
During an explosive episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan didn't hold back, calling Trudeau a fuckhead and a cocksucker, while warning that Canada's trajectory under his leadership is a cautionary tale for the U.S. He highlighted government restrictions on online expression as a dangerous precedent, saying, their ability to express themselves on the internet has been severely limited. Rogan's criticism comes amid ongoing concerns about Canadian policies surrounding free speech and government overreach. He referenced Trudeau's handling of the Freedom Convoy protests and vaccine mandates as examples of authoritarian tendencies, saying, these people are leading you on the road to legitimate communism. It's very dangerous, and I think most Canadians are fed up with it. The podcaster, who previously viewed Trudeau as a charismatic leader, has since soured on him, labeling him a dictator-like figure who silences dissent. Rogan's comments have gained traction among conservative audiences who share skepticism about centralized power, with many citing Canada's internet regulations as a troubling sign of growing state control. It just shows you what can happen here if you don't have the right laws, Rogan warned, arguing that Trudeau's leadership should serve as a wake-up call to Americans who value free expression. His remarks have been widely amplified by critics of the Liberal government, who see Trudeau's tenure as emblematic of a broader shift toward excessive state intervention.